In this video, we're going to review and install the ProBeast dual tone air horn made by Custom Dynamics. I was searching online trying to find a replacement horn for my 17 Street Glide, and I came across this one. I know Custom Dynamics makes quality products, so I contacted them to see if they would let me review one. Sure enough, they did. Thanks, Custom Dynamics. I'll leave an affiliate link down in the description if you decide to purchase this product. Now let's dive in and see if this horn lives up to the name. Let's go over the specs and features real quick. This horn projects 104.9 decibels at 2 meters. Your stock horn on a Harley-Davidson 2014 and newer, they project about 95 decibels. This comes with a 3-year warranty. You can get it in either black or chrome. I decided to get it in chrome because it was gonna look better on my bike. It's an easy plug and play installation. The only thing extra you have to do is run a wire to the battery to power the air compressor, but it's not a big deal, I promise. Now let's unbox this bad boy. This is the packaging that it comes in. Very nicely packaged, nice box. Open it up. You have your instructions. You have a bag with some zip ties and some heat shrink in it. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And of course, you got the horn, baby. All right, this thing's wrapped up in some bubble wrap. Bust that open. Oh my God. Look at the size of this thing.
That's what she said.
Wow. Turn it around here. These are your 2 wires that plug into your stock horn. And the 3rd wire right here is the one that you run to your battery. It has an inline fuse in it, not bad at all. My first initial thought of this is it's freaking huge, man.
That's what she said!
Like, this is way bigger than the stock horn right here. Very heavy, so it feels like it's very well made. I can't wait to get this thing on here. This thing is probably gonna be super loud. All right, let's go ahead and take off the stock horn and put the new one on. Now the first step is you wanna take your seat off. Now that we got the seat removed, we're gonna disconnect the battery terminals. It was kind of a pain in the butt to get to for me, so I just went ahead and disconnected it off camera to save some time. Now that we got the battery all disconnected, you're gonna take a 1/2-inch wrench and remove this nut right here for your stock horn. Now that you got that stock nut and washer off, you're just gonna place it off to the side. And now you're gonna remove your stock horn off of the bracket here. Once you turn around, you're gonna have 2 little plugs right here. You're just gonna simply disconnect these. You might have to wiggle them a little bit. It's that easy. We got the stock horn off. Now we're ready to install the ProBeast. Now that we have our new horn ready to go, you're gonna take the heat shrink wrap and you're gonna slide them over the black and red wires. This is very important that you do this or you have to take the whole horn back off and redo it. Next, you're gonna take your red wire and your black wire, then connect it to the red and black wires from the stock harness. For this next part, you're either gonna need a heat gun or you could use a hair dryer, it doesn't matter. You have to go ahead and slide this shrink wrap over the connections and then melt it down so that way it's protected from the weather. All right, we have our 2 connections all hooked up and protected. Now it's time to take the ProBeast and put it on the mounting bracket. Now you're gonna take your washer and your nut that you took off from the stock horn and just simply put it on here. Once you have it finger tight, take your 1/2-inch wrench and tighten it the rest of the way down. Those 2 wires are all hooked up and connected. Now we have to run this power wire over to the battery. As you can see, there's a little hole in between the bottom of your frame that runs up to the top of the bike. This is where I ran this wire. Make sure you take the fuse completely out so that way it can slide through that hole. We have that extra wire ran to the battery. Now we just gotta hook it up to the positive terminal. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and I'll be right back. Once you have your 2 wires reconnected back to the battery, don't forget to put your fuse back into that fuse block, or it's not gonna work. Fuse is back in. Now just go ahead and put your seat back on. Seat's back on. Now take the supplied zip ties and just kind of clean up your wiring a little bit so that way it's not flapping in the wind. The ProBeast is all installed, ready to rock, but before I let you hear it, I'm gonna let you hear what the stock horn sounded like first. Okay, that was loud. My ear hurts a little bit. All right, I'm about to test the ProBeast horn. I haven't heard this yet, so this is gonna be my first initial reaction. This is gonna be a quick test because it's about 9:30 at night right now, and I don't wanna make my neighbors all pissed off. Here we go, I'm nervous. Oh God, this is gonna be loud. 3, 2, 1. 1. Oh my God, that's loud. Yowza, that was freaking loud. Wow guys, that was really freaking loud. It definitely exceeded my expectations. Good job, Custom Dynamics. My final verdict, I would buy this if you're looking for a super loud horn. Not only do you need to be heard, but you also need to be seen. That's why I made this video right here. I did a full review on the 7-inch LED halo light by Eagle Lights. Check it out. I want to thank Custom Dynamics for sending me out this horn. It was absolutely awesome. This is Jogo with Jogo Motorcycle Adventures. Until next time, ride on.